Number one,
Housing Development Program.
it's number one and the best.
Housing Development Program.
Number one,
Housing Development Program.
in Nigeria,
Housing Development
in
Program.
Africa,
Housing Development Program.
and the globe. Number one,
Housing Development Program.
it's number one and the best.
Housing Development Program.
Number one,
Housing Development Program.
in Nigeria,
Housing Development Program.
Welcome to another insightful episode of Housing Development, your sure guide to housing and construction industry information in Nigeria. We put a searchlight on the housing sector in Nigeria to see what is trending at both the state and federal level. If you need to know what is trending in the housing sector, keep a date every Wednesday, 9 a.m. It's me, your housing diva, Flora, and stay tuned.
Housing Development Program, number one and the best in Nigeria, Africa and the globe. A platform for housing champions and stakeholders, solid ground for builders, manufacturers delight, distributors of building materials, furnitures and interior decorators, carriers of best current and trending info on housing matters. Housing Development Program, showcasing your brand to the world.
Welcome back. Now let's see the stories that has been making rounds in the housing sector in the news. The Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Babatunde Raji Fashola, has emphasized the importance of vocational education for national development. Fashola stated this at a one-day stakeholders meeting organized by the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria on how to provide solutions to the decline of technical education in Nigeria with the theme Technical Education Manpower Shortage, held recently in Abuja. The president of Shelter Rights Initiative, Festus Adebayo, has called on the federal government to create the enabling environment for a level playing field for private sector investors. He said government should provide affordable homes through rental housing scheme. And in the foreign scene, UK Prime Minister Theresa May pledged a new right to buy program for social housing in an effort to boost home building by local authorities and help alleviate a growing shortage of low-cost housing. For more on housing news updates, visit www.housingnews.org.ng, the largest up-to-date housing news website in Nigeria. Stay tuned, because right after the break, my guests will be joining me.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
Welcome back to the program. I did say before we went on that short commercial break that my guests will be joining me. And right here with me in the studio is Chief Chika Okafor, an estate surveyor and valuer, and also a fellow of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuer. Good to have you join me.
Thank you very much.
Now, how relevant are estate surveyors and valuers in the Nigerian housing and built environment?
Thank you very much. Estate surveyors and valuers are very, very relevant in the built industry. In the first instance, there are three major essentials of life. That is food, shelter, clothing. Shelter is housing, and that is where estate surveyor and valuer comes in. Before you talk of housing, there must be land. And when there's land, there must be people who knows about the land, who can give you the details on how to assess the land. And that is estate surveyors and valuers. They are there from beginning where land is available. And of course, you know, even human beings, we work on land. So estate profession is indeed a very essential profession in the life of every human being. Whether you're an estate surveyor or not, you are very, very, you derive benefit from the service of estate surveyors and valuers, either directly or indirectly. So estate surveyors and valuers are very essential in built environment because they are the people who advise on how to make land beneficial to human beings.
One important factor we look at is land. As an estate surveyor and valuer, is there any hope for affordable housing in Nigeria?
Yes, there is hope for affordable housing, but it is not something you can achieve overnight. It has to take some time, and it has to also involve a lot of strategic planners and professionals like estate surveyors and valuers being carried along in such plannings. Because if the professionals are not carried along on such planning, you find it difficult to achieve affordable housing. Affordable housing is something very necessary for the country. You see, if you go to countries like Singapore, every male adult, even female adult, has his or her own house. Why can't we achieve it in Nigeria? It all borders on leadership. You have to put the right people in the right place and get all the professionals that deal with land, assemble them and challenge them. And I'm sure if that is done, then we can be talking of housing for all by the year 2040.
Now you said housing for all by the year 2040. Now which way out? This is 2017. We have about 23 years to get to 2040. Which way out of the Nigerian housing deficit?
If government play their role properly, what I mean properly, in terms of housing, the government role is to deal with infrastructural services. Go to nook and cranny of each city, provide roads, water, light, even in the thick bush, open up roads, provide water, provide light, demarcate the plots. That is all about it. Then allocate these plots to private individuals, corporate bodies, companies, and challenge them to build it according to the master plan, because the master plan must be there and it should not be distorted.
I've been speaking with Chief Chika Okafo, an estate surveyor and valuer and a fellow of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. I'll see you right after this timeout. Don't go away.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
If you just tune in, the program is Housing Development, the authentic and authoritative source of housing information. The Nigerian civil servants' housing plight will soon be a thing of the past. It will soon be made easier as the Nigerian Mortgage Refinance Company PLC set to finance 13 billion naira mortgage for federal government staff housing loans board.
The Federal Government Staff Housing Loans Board on Monday signed an agreement with Nigeria Mortgage Refinance Company PLC for the disbursement of 13 billion naira mortgage refinancing loans to public servants. The Managing Director of NMRC, Professor Charles Nyangete, says the refinancing of the loans is in line with the commitments to the mandate of NMRC. He also noted that the signing of the agreement allows them to begin to disburse the money immediately.
What you saw us doing is signing the disbursement agreement, so to speak. That agreement allows us to begin to disburse a total of 13 billion.
The Executive Secretary of Federal Government Staff Housing Loans Board, Dr. Mrs. Hanatu Fika, said the loan will be made easier as they are looking forward to a single-digit interest rate.
It's going to be very accessible. We are looking forward to a single-digit interest rate.
Mohammed Jibrin, the Managing Director of SunTrust Bank, bankers to the fund, has this to say.
You can clearly see what we just did today was basically to actually execute the agreements for the full disbursement of the 13 billion naira refinancing by the Nigerian Mortgage Refinancing Company to the Federal Government Staff Housing Loans Board. We are the bankers. So basically, if you want to access the money, you go to Federal Government Staff Housing Loans Board, apply for your loans, and then once they approve it, they will disburse to you. They are the signatories to the account along with the Nigerian Mortgage Financing Company.
It will be recalled that during the Fish Housing Summit held Recently, the Nigeria Mortgage Refinance Company PLC signed an MOU to the tune of 13 billion naira with Federal Government Staff Housing Loans Board. The signing of the agreement signifies the immediate release of the funds, and public servants can now apply for new mortgages from the Federal Government Staff Housing Loans Board. This is in fulfillment of government desire to deliver decent and affordable houses for civil servants in the country.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
On the 17th to the 19th of July 2017, all roads will lead to the International Conference Center, Abuja, Nigeria, for the 11th Abuja Housing Show. Abuja Housing Show provides an excellent platform for meeting new and existing customers. It is the best opportunity for you to position your brand and products at the forefront of your target audience's mind, and can help you establish or consolidate your place within the industry. Why attend as an exhibitor?
Why exhibit? Meet the right people. The event will bring together the key players in the market, providing exhibitors with valuable face time with both existing clients and potential new business partners. It is the best way to make sure you are meeting the right people for you. Exhibitions are a great way to build relationships, make sales, and gather relevant leads. Face-to-face interaction allows your sales team to achieve the equivalent of 2 months of work across 3 days. Exhibitions are a great way to stand out from the crowd, build an attention-grabbing stand, have your best staff on site, conduct some effective pre-show promotions, and scrupulously follow up with the contacts you've made.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
It is happening in Nigeria for the 11th time. Are you ready? Abuja Housing Show, the largest housing and construction event in Africa, on the 17th to the 19th of July 2017 at the International Conference Center, Abuja. The meeting point for domestic and international product and technology suppliers, bringing the latest in design and construction innovation in products and technologies, developers with genuine housing projects, mortgage bank that can help you own a property, smart home technologies, latest trends in furniture design, varieties of building materials, solar energy, and more. Trust us, this is one event you don't want to miss. For registration, call 081-665-70090. Visit www.housingnews.org.ng.
I'll be there, and I expect that all Nigerians who are interested in owning their own homes, who are interested in participating one way or the other throughout the value chain of housing, will be there, because it's the biggest housing show we ever have in Nigeria. So please take good advantage of it, either as an exhibitor or a participant or a facilitator. You will not regret being there. Thank you.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
The peak of Abuja Housing Show is the Nigerian Housing Awards, the highest construction industry awards in Nigeria, where individuals and organizations with trailblazing marks are recognized. It is a battle of the most innovative, creative minds in the housing and construction industry. Who among these 4 governors do you think deserve the Housing and Infrastructure Friendly Governor of the Year?
Who will the cap fit for infrastructure development and housing friendly governor of the year? Ogun State Governor Ibikunle Amosu, Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, Kaduna State Governor Nasiru Ahmed El-Rufai. Send your nomination to 081-665-70090. Text only.
The second edition of the Nigerian Housing Awards is here. One night of ultimate recognition, one night of unrivaled networking opportunities, one night of glamour, stars, and style. Celebrating the achievements of industry leaders, dealers, investors, and everyone in the housing and construction industry. Entries are currently on 35 categories or individuals and organizations. Make your entries at www.nigeriahousingawards.com to win or nominate someone worthy to win. tables for 10 and tables for 5 available. Nigeria Housing Awards, towards a Nigeria up. Powered by Fezadeb Communication. For sponsorship details, contact.
Now you can send your nominations to the number displayed on your TV screen. Text only or visit www.nigerianhousingawards.com. All right, moving on to the best housing deals for the day. Urban Shelter Limited is the first on my list.
Urban Shelter Limited has to its advantage an immense reserve of resources and experience which give it the ability to effectively plan, develop and manage properties for individuals, private organizations, state and federal government establishments while strategically positioning the company to consolidate its activities across Nigeria, Dubai and the entire West African sub-region. For more than 20 years, we have helped Nigerians rediscover the dream of home ownership, the aspiration of turning a house into a home. We've built houses so our clients can transform them to welcoming homes and safe havens in a secure location. No wonder recently the brick city developed by Urban Shelter was one of the estates visited by the Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola. The estate is managed by Sadia Aminu Aliyu, the Chief Operating Officer, who has always been a game changer in every position she occupied.
We've managed over the last 2 decades to build over 5,000 units. We've managed to literally build 50 kilometers of internal road spacing when it comes to our projects. We've done facilities that ensure the comfort, safety, security of our clients, and in addition to that we've developed 3,500 units of shops in the Garki International Modern Market. We've done the same in the Mina Market. We've done the same in the AAA Kure Market in Niger State as well. So we pioneered the current estate living that you see commonly available in Abuja.
We are proud to say for many Nigerians, Urban Shelter has turned that dream of owning a home into a reality.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
You know, we as men, we are busy trying to hustle, trying to make money. And what really bothers us when we're out late at night is the security of our loved ones. That's where Blue Sky comes in. CCTV cameras, it's even linked to your phone wherever you are. You know, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you could have access to, you know, visitors, intruders. The alarm system is amazing. It's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. I'm happy, I'm at peace, and I'm at home with Blue Sky. So I invite you guys to go get yours ASAP.
When you have a team that their hallmark is integrity, then you can be rest assured that you get value for whatsoever, for every kobo that you spend.
Up next is Karumo District Market, developed by Rural Homes Limited.
He is Musa Dangogo Aliyu, the chairman of Rural Homes Limited, a company specialized in private, public and commercial products. He is a highly driven and dynamic individual. In this interview, he speaks on the Karumo District Market.
The Rural Homes, their first project is the market in Karumo. We call it Karumo District Market. Around that vicinity, there is no commercial market per se. They are all concentrated in the phase 1 and phase 2 of Abuja. So this market, we hope that it is going to provide a lot of districts with potential kind of commercial activities. We have what we call the farmers market, whereby you have they have a kind of a dome with 4 square meter open shops whereby the yam seller, the tomato seller, the onion sellers will all be in that kind of place. Then we have the standard shop, which is 9 square meter. It's a lock-up shop. And then we have 18 square meter. We have 36, and then 60, 50 and 60 square meters. Then up to 100 square meter, we call it duplex and luxury shops. Those are for maybe bigger shops in the market. And then there are warehouses also. There is area for chicken sellers and meat sellers also. So we also have an area for cold rooms. So you find that whatever you come or you need in the market is a matter of parking, and we have an ample parking in the place. About more than 1,000 cars can park inside the market. So there will be no problem of parking per se, because that is one of the problems of other markets in Abuja. The advantage of this market is that we'll be there for 20 years as the managers of the market, and therefore we try to put all the gadgets and infrastructure that go with the market. We put the best because we know we will be there and will not put anything that will give us problem in terms of facility management. So there are provisions for transformers, adequate transformers that will power the place, and all these things will be powered underground. We will not have flying kind of wires in the market. There are also ample, apart from the parking, roads that circulate over the market. So when you are going to any part of the market, there are parkings in that kind of area. So once your mind is to a particular section, you will have parking there, and then there are general parkings also. This market now is like the center of Abuja, because when you look from Asokoro to that Karumo, and then from Karumo to airport, then from that Karumo to Galadima areas, and then maybe on this side to Dede, you find that that market is located at the center.
Are you looking for the best place to sell and display your goods or services? Are you concerned that the task force might soon evict you from your makeshift stall? Or are you simply looking for a more comfortable, safe environment to do your business? You can now rest your nerves, as Rural Homes Limited is developing a state-of-the-art market experience never seen before. From open and closed stalls, deluxe shops, luxury shops, warehouses, banks, restaurants, and even a clinic. You can rest assured that the Karamo District Market has everything for everyone. Karamo District Market promises to give you and your clients the best marketing experience. There is a business-friendly payment plan available for you.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters. Now, number one.
My time is fast spent. I need to go, but remember, the 11th Abuja Housing Show is coming up soon, 17th to the 19th of July 2017. For booth reservation or conference participation, visit or call. Don't forget to connect with us on all our social media platforms. Be our friend, as the provision of affordable housing concerns all of us. Let's keep talking until all Nigerians are adequately housed. Keep it in next week. I am Flora Annie. God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.